Hey, bosses. If you're new, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome to Boss Talks with the Crew.
Hey.
My name's Shurelle Monet.
I'm Miss Werking.
I'm Jay.
I'm Chef Cham.
And we are Boss Talks with the Crew, you guys. So today's episode, we're just gonna get right into it. It's about dating, okay, you guys? And everybody has their own opinions on dating right now in their lives and the areas that they are right now. It's very complicated and complex for some. Some is easygoing, some are having a fun time with it, some are hating it. So ladies, dating in 2022. What is that looking like for y'all? To each and everyone's individual situations. What's going on with the dating situation here?
Jay,
Why gotta be my ass?
okay. In heaven, let me hear.
Right, so
for me, dating is going great. I'm not out here in these streets or nothing. You know, I'm sticking to my pressure, but it's good. I actually like coming out of a long-term relationship. I didn't really expect to be dating right now. Like before I left my relationship, I prayed on it and I was like, Lord, give me the strength to just focus on myself, heal from my trauma and everything like that. But I put the but in it. I guess I had like a little Sierra prayer, you know what I'm saying? Like, but if that right person comes in my life, don't allow me to pass out on my blessing. So here we have this man that I'm dating in my life right now, and it's doing pretty good, no complaints. So dating for me, it wasn't supposed to be happening right now, really. I was supposed to be focused on myself, but like I said, I prayed, this man popped up, so here we are. So it's going pretty good for me.
That's good.
How about you, Miss Werking?
Oh shit. I'm not dating. I feel like I was in a relationship for a long time. Now that I'm single, I like being single. I like just having me. And I've like dipped my pinky toe just a little bit into the dating world. And I don't like it. It's ghetto. I don't like it. I don't want it. I don't like it. I don't know if it's people that I'm attracting, but it's given not for me. I can get deeper into it later on, but dating ain't for me right now in this generation in 2022. I'm okay with it.
Okay.
Shurelle.
Well, y'all know I'm single too, and I haven't been dating for like a year. Like literally haven't. It's been non-existent. But this summer, baby, I'm not for the streets, but I'm about to be out here, okay? So I want to mingle. I want to mingle again. I want to get back out there and just be interactive with men again. So I'm excited. I'm looking forward to dating again. Just dating. Like I'm not really like looking for nothing, to be completely honest. I'm not, but just to be able to, just hang out, go do something fun. Like I'm looking forward to it. So dating for me is non-existent at this moment, but check back with me in a couple months. We're gonna see how that goes. So
yeah.
A couple months,
It's gonna be summer. She said she outside.
I'm outside.
Okay, outside.
It's gonna get hot here in March, so I might be outside like in a month and a half. You feel me? Okay. Outside.
Okay, outside in March.
Outside.
Period.
Okay, Chef Cham.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Let's talk about it.
Dating.
Y'all already know I'm in love.
I love to hear it.
I'm in love. I'm happy. I haven't felt this happy and this in love because I didn't fall out of love. So I want to clear that up. But I don't know. It's about being away from your partner for a while. Because when you are with somebody for a long time, you really don't get a chance to grow individually, if that makes sense. You grow individually together. So by you, I don't know, by us, I don't know, I guess just coming back into that intact, I don't know. I can't even explain it. I'm happy. I'm not dating. You already know my love life. I'm excited. I want to expand my career. I want to expand my family. Um, I don't know. I think this might be the man that I'm marrying. So we'll see.
Oh,
If that come on. So yeah, I'm not dating. I didn't dip my pinky toe the last year and a half, but I don't know. I was just working on myself. So I understand what Brittany said when she felt, leaving a relationship for a long time. And then that whole almost 2 years of being single, you actually reevaluate yourself. You get happy with yourself, not that, I don't want to say that tag along or that connection, but you learn a lot about yourself when you are single, when you are dating or mingling or whatever it may be. But yeah, I'm not dating, y'all. I'm out the game. I'm settled down. I'm past down.
Market.
I'm past down. My days of partying Thursday through Sunday have been done since I've been about 24, 25 ish. So the last 2 years, yeah, I just been working on me. That's it. So yeah, I'm out the dating game. Sisters.
I love it. Can't wait for that wedding.
Right. I'm about to be lit.
I might elope on y'all asses. So
Do it, because I would do that.
I don't know. So,
Whatever makes you happy.
Whatever you gotta do.
might come back married, then I don't
Mhm.
know. We'll see. But right now, we are definitely working on our future and expanding our businesses and our careers. So yeah.
Okay. So question. So since you're already like in a relationship, like it's so like now you're trying to expand a family and you want to do all these things, great things, like, what are the steps you think people should take like try to like date healthy, like a healthy dating life? What does that look
Good
like?
question. Good question. And I will only say that because if you're not happy within yourself, anybody that you meet or attracts you is really it's not going to sit with you. You're still not going to like them regardless. And I only say that because you'll start picking through things that you see within that person to find out, maybe I like him, maybe I don't like him. He got money, he got a job, but then it's like, what do you really have to attract him to you? So I would say you have to be on equals. You can't expect someone to give you so much and you're not being taken care of on your own. So when I want to say that is when you step or when a guy approaches you, you just make sure you're healed, you know what I'm saying, mentally, physically, spiritually, whatever that may need for you, because you don't know what his past traumas may be. So you got to go into this, ladies, with a strong mindset of who this, you know what I'm saying, might be. So that's what I want to say. Starting into healthy, ladies, we got to stay strong minded. And I don't want to say men too, but y'all be tricking us sometimes, and that's really what it boils down to. So ladies, you got to really stay headstrong in this. Make sure you come healed, because if you come healed, you will attract healed things. So yeah, that's what I want to say. Being on equals, you can't expect to get something out that you can't give, and to stay strong, like that headstrong when dating, because one day you might meet a guy and you messing with him for you liking him for this week or a couple days, whatever, and then he does that one thing that instantly like, I'm not really, I ain't even trying to mess with you on that level no more. And it might not have been that exaggerate, you know what I'm saying, that beyond that point, but Shurelle, but sometimes that's just how it is. So you got to keep an open mind when you out here dating. You are dealing with, yes, different people, especially from coming from a relationship, or even if you're single, you got to have your head, that mental strong, because these, girl,
A red flag is a red flag.
Red
A
flag,
red
right?
a red flag.
Big, little,
Red
small,
Yeah.
don't matter. A red flag is a
Listen.
red flag. If it's something that you will not be okay with, don't overlook it. I'm like, oh, it's
Right.
not that bad. No. If it's a red
No,
flag
it's
for you, run.
Fine.
It's a red flag for a reason.
What we say?
We all have red arrivederci.
Finito.
Finito. Like, no, but for real, I feel like we ignore red flags.
Mhm.
And I feel like we 2-3 years in, we're like, oh shit, I don't like this and this and that and this. But it's like you saw that.
We knew this.
You saw that on your second date.
Right.
Like, oh, it's okay because my last nigga was worse. This ain't that bad.
But you
I
see
can
that
deal with this because this ain't that bad. But it's like, no, it's popping up in your head for a reason. Listen to yourself. You know yourself.
Be strong-minded. You gotta have that shit. Listen to yourself. She's right. Shurelle.
I think you need to go. I think you need to go into dating with like I think we kind of talked about this, but like just having knowing what you want out of it. Like being strong and knowing what you want out of what you're doing at that moment.
Yeah.
If you don't know what you're doing or what you want, it can get real messy. I do feel that way. I feel like you need to have a strong, like she said, you need to be mentally prepared for whatever's going to come your way because you're dealing with another person and you don't know what they're thinking. You don't know what they're doing at the end of the day. And so you always need to make sure that mentally you're prepared for whatever that is. And once that expectations, or if you don't have any expectations of the person, if they're either met or not met, then you need to approach the situation in whatever way you feel is best.
Right.
So for me, I just feel like, yes, have expectations because you're supposed to hold yourself to a standard. So definitely do that. But at the same time, just go in there. Like if you're dating for fun, just enjoy it.
Fun. Yep.
Let it be fun. You know what I'm saying? If you're looking for a serious relationship, go in there with the intention of, you know, doing that, making sure that you're vetting this person properly, interviewing them. Like this is an interview process. We're dating. Like we need, this is an internship right now. Like we need to see if you got the job. Because if you know what I'm saying? So it's like, vet that person. Make sure that they even are worthy of your time for any longer than, you know, you don't want to waste your time on people. We're not getting younger. We all desire different things out of life and we want to build with different people, build with our partners and stuff like that. So I think that as long as you're getting what you want out of the situation, hey, you know, enjoy it. If you're not liking it, peace out. Like it's really simple.
That's like Brittany said, we ignore red flags way too much. And that's why we get ourselves in these entanglements is what you want to call it, because at the end of these not relationships is love. Y'all supposed to be enjoying each other's energy, literally loving all up on each other. And if you are, sorry, the puppy right here, if you are, and if your mind is not there, then it don't matter what you're doing. Then it's like, what are you really doing? So I like what Shurelle said, going in with the intention of knowing what you want to do. I like that.
And I think also with knowing what you want, have conversation. Like I feel like I've said this so much this month.
We said it.
We assume shit and we just let shit be, but we're grown as fuck. Have a conversation. I feel like first date or first 2-3 conversations, I'm looking for something serious. And if they're not buying, or hit them with the I'm dating right now, I'm chilling. I don't want nothing serious. I'm for the streets. Honestly, like that. Be real about your shit. Right. I feel like you are real. You have so much less issues, less heartbreak. It helps you weed out. So if you just for the streets, it's somebody out here for the streets too. And they're gonna be for the streets with you.
Yes, and y'all gonna go the streets together.
Exactly. Right. Like you bring people along. If you don't have a conversation, and you know what bring yourself on.
Yeah, that's what you want to do, because you don't have to automatically jump into it just to be serious. You are supposed to have fun, get to know this person. This is supposed to be your friend, your ride or die. This is supposed to be your
ace boom.
Yes. If we not rocking like that, then no.
What we doing?
What we doing?
Yeah.
Jayla,
Let me see. So I feel like I agree with everybody. Like when you going into dating, definitely know what you're going in it for and have those, like I think B said, have those open conversations, set boundaries, set standards, have your standards up here. If that person not meeting your standards, then what you even going on date number 2 for? Like from day one, you should know based off y'all conversation, based off y'all vibes, based off of everything that goes on. You notice any red flags, it's no point of calling that person back. You don't even know when I get home because you're never gonna see me again. So at the end of the day, definitely, and like have those conversations. Like if that person tells you up front, like they looking for something serious or they for the streets, and that's not something that y'all not on the same page, then what are you wasting your time for? Because like everyone said, you're going to end up hurt. Have that open communication to allow that other person to know what they want to do. If they decide to still stay with you after you done told them they for the streets and they trying to be booed up and you still out here in the streets, that's on them. They can get their own feelings hurt or they can go ahead and be on for the streets too. But at the end of the day, let that person know what you want. Be honest, be open. We all grown. Everybody, well, I don't know if everybody watching this is grown, but for the most part, we all grown. So definitely go into dating knowing exactly what you want, just so you don't get your feelings hurt at the end of the day, especially in 2022. Like dating is different. I don't know if dating ever been right for our generation, but at the end of the day, it's fried. Men don't know how to communicate. It's some women that don't know how to communicate. So it's just too much feelings getting hurt, but try to not do that. It definitely will lessen the chances of you getting hurt. If you know what you want, you know what that person wants, then y'all either on the same page or y'all not. But if y'all not, then y'all probably gonna run into problems at the end of the day. But
I agree.
Definitely just communicate. The communication is key in all relationships, dating, friendships, whatever. Communication is like top priority at the end of the day. So that's my take.
That's why we need to have fun before entering these relationships. Y'all be trying to have fun. I'm not gonna say everybody. Have fun, see what the you know what I'm saying? And by that time, y'all haven't really made that connection like y'all supposed to because y'all really don't know each other.
Y'all don't know each other.
That's
y'all run you take it I don't understand this world. Like I really, really, really don't. And I only say that because we've been together for a long time, but when you are not with the person, you also see where a person want to be too. So it's like if y'all so quick to, you know what I'm saying, get into bed together, how you know what that person can really bring out of you? You know what I'm saying? And so it's like when you go on the next day, you having sex or you're faking it or you're not.
I mean, but then also y'all not dating. They probably don't want to date you. Let's be real. If first, second date, y'all fucking, even if y'all both on the same page, y'all probably don't want nothing real.
And that falls into what you want. So if you know you about to just get some out of this nigga, you need to just keep it at that.
Keep it at that.
Yeah, leave it at that. Don't let that thing drive your mind crazy. That's why I said you go back to being digmatized. I said that a few episodes because that is very, very serious. And that's where a lot of ladies mess up in the dating world. It's like, oh, he got some good, you know what I'm saying? And he not answering your phone calls. Acting all crazy.
Now you mad.
Now your feelings hurt. Now you mad. Now you want to know what he's doing.
What bitches he with, you know what I'm saying? You gotta go into this with the intention of I'm only doing this. Because believe it or not, that's what these niggas do. I'm not about to fuck with her like this. I'm about to only get this, and that's it. They go into these situations, sexual entanglements, or whatever you want to call it, with their intention and knowing what they're gonna do. Ladies
don't care.
Same thing.
A minute.
Niggas go into it with nothing in their head. I was telling Shurelle yesterday, women be like, oh, I like him. We vibing. This is gonna be my future man. Meanwhile, niggas be like, damn, did I cut the game off? When's my haircut appointment? Oh, they don't care. Niggas don't be giving a fuck. They be in La La Land. They be playing in their next shit. They be playing in their next hoop game with their bros. Like, and we be like, oh, I can't wait to tell them about this date. It ain't a date. Nigga was just hungry. Y'all not dating. He just wants somebody to come with him to eat. Like, y'all not dating. He was just lonely. He want to talk to somebody at night, but y'all not dating. Like, that's not your man, sis.
I'm not really getting to know each other.
Not your man, sis. Baby, that's not your man. You just something fun to do on a Saturday. Just saying.
Yeah.
I thought
So
you been
enjoy
there.
that Saturday.
Yep.
Enjoy that Saturday, girl.
And one Saturday.
Right.
Fuck around next Saturday, he would
Because
text
he'd be with somebody else next Saturday
Right.
too.
Yep.
And now
then-
you trying to figure out why he ain't texting me? Because
What's
you
the
was last
problem?
Saturday. He busy this
Like
Saturday.
this Saturday. This ain't your week.
Next Saturday it's Tawanda.
Tisha and
You
Tawana
might see him. You might see him 2 months from now.
Maybe.
Don't get me started.
And going to red flags.
I can go in. I'll be
Red
fine.
don't
flags.
have
Red
to.
flags.
You know, okay, since we talk about red flags, I'm gonna just tell y'all like a brief little quick story about when I did move down to Dallas, and I met this guy at the grocery store, and I already thought he was weird because I felt like he was following me. Like it was really weird, whatever. So he follows me out the parking lot, followed me to the parking lot, and he's like, "Hey, like, you from around here?" And I'm like, no, like, I'm not from around here. I'm like, I just moved here. I don't like, yeah, what's up? So he seemed like he was talking. He seemed like he had like a decent head on his shoulders. He seemed like he was cool. So I'm like, okay, first things first, when he first asked my name, I told him my name is, I ain't gonna tell you my fake name, but I gave him a fake name that I use. And so we talking more and we just keep talking in the parking lot. I'm like, okay, you know what? He might not be that bad. So when he asked me for my number, I was like, I lied. And he was like, lie about what? I was like, my name is. And then I told him, he was like, why you lie? I said, because I just told you I don't know you and I'm not from here. Like, I just told you. And he was like, oh, okay, that's cool. I understand. I'm like, yeah, you got to understand. Like, I'm cautious or whatever. So he was like, all right. So he took my number. He's like, I can just show you around town. You know, you're new here. Like, I can take you around places and show you like the city, yada, yada. I'm like, you know what? That'll be cool. Like, it'll be cool. Like, we could do different stuff. And he's asking like what I like to eat, all this stuff. So we're texting the first day. And I was kind of weirded out because I'm like, why are you texting me so much? Like, but I'm like, I haven't been dating in a while. So it's like, maybe I'm just being too, let me calm down. Then he was asking me like to do stuff, but it would be late. And I'm like,
This ain't no booty call.
Sunlight, sir, only. Sunlight only, sir. Sunlight only. I don't understand what you don't understand. And then when he asked, and this all within the same week, he's asking me, do I want to come over? And I told him, excuse me, but I don't know you. So no, I'm not coming to your four walls, because the agreement was when I gave you my number, I had already told you I didn't want to date. I was only looking for friends. And the agreement was that you were going to show me around town. Show me your four walls in your house is not show me around town. I have a house myself. I can see four walls and a TV and a bed myself at my home, and a couch and food and everything at my own house. I'm new to a city. You told me you're going to go show me around. That's what I expected of this. So for you to ask me to come over your house, I kind of felt like it was moving south automatically.
You know his intentions on what he was doing.
Yeah, so I just cut it off immediately. At that point, I stopped talking to him immediately because, like, no, we're not doing this. I'm not doing this with you. I already don't even know you. I don't want to be bothered. I told you I didn't want to be bothered. And now you're making it to something that I don't even want to be bothered with. So red flags, yes. As soon as you see something, you cut it off automatically. It saves you peace, drama, and you are happy and you're free to go on and do your life. And it's just really what it boils down to. So, yeah, ladies, just don't. If you don't want to, don't.
Mm-hmm. Strong-minded. So we said strong-minded, going in with intentions of knowing what you want to do, and be said, fake it or not, be real. Whatever you plan to do in your relationship. Jayla.
I said that.
What?
I thought you was wanted to talk.
No, I was just giving a story.
I know, that's what I was saying. I thought Jayla wanted to say something too. You know what I'm saying about that? That's what.
As far as the story, I don't really have no story because, like I said, I was in a long relationship. But I can tell you, this goes for relationships too. In relationships, you're still supposed to date. You're still supposed to take that quality time, go out with your partner, and that lacked in my relationship. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. And it's for multiple reasons, whether we were whatever. I ain't even gonna get into all that. But I feel like you definitely should be dating in relationships, go on dates, go out to eat, go to the movies, go do something fun, go to the park, have a picnic, whatever, just to keep the spark within the relationship. If that lacks in a relationship, then the relationship just kind of like goes downhill, because this, you, like I think we said in the last episode, you basically be laying a person that you don't really know, because y'all not taking that time to date each other and learn each other. Because the longer you're with a person, every year we change, we make some type of change. But if y'all just sitting in the house all day watching TV, he barely home type of thing, then you at that point, you're just dating yourself. You're taking that time to learn yourself. And it's dug back to me as far as when I was saying dating, and how I originally didn't plan on dating because I was planning on healing and focusing on myself. But when I really think about it, I was starting my healing process while I was in a relationship, because I left my relationship mentally before I left it physically. So I don't feel like they said, we should go into a next situation or relationship or dating healed. I feel like I started my healing process way before I actually told this man, like, I no longer want to be with you, just because I knew I was done. So it's kind of like, definitely be healed, definitely date, whether you're in a relationship or not, but ultimately make this person your best friend. If this is somebody, if you're trying to date somebody to be serious with them, they need to be, I want somebody that's my best friend, my lover, my everything. Like, not just somebody that I'm laying in the bed with, not just somebody that we not laughing. Like, one thing I want to do, I want to laugh. I don't want to just be sitting here looking at you all day or stumbling over our words, trying to figure out what to say next. Like, I want our communication to just flow. If it's not flowing, then it's just like, we don't got nothing to talk about. Like, that's boring. That's boring as hell. Like, I'm forcing it. A whole bunch of, what you doing? Like, no.
Yes, I love that you said that, because I think that that's a part of the dating game in 2000s. Now, just now in general, a lot of the what you doing to deaths, and either not having engaging conversation at all. People that are dating, it's really weird. Like, people just don't know how to communicate. Like, I mean, we just kind of basically went over it, but communication is just really off. People don't, maybe it's just people not intelligent enough to have a conversation.
I think that's what it is. I blame social media. Like,
or do you blame their mamas and daddies? Because
I think it's a mix of both. I feel like in the social media world, you don't really have to communicate. You can hit a like, you can send an emoji or some dumb shit, and then like that's communicating. Right. So not blaming like Instagram, but I just feel like that in general, to where you ain't really got to do too much.
So have we dumbed ourselves down? Like, the generation itself has dumbed itself down to the point where we don't even expect much of people to try to interact with us. That's what it just sounds like. You just said it's the clicking and the messaging and the hard eyes. That's all that they really doing. And now they got your number. So it's like, we're not expecting much out of people nowadays to even court us, to even get to know us, or to even figure out a way to be intriguing enough where I want to get to know you. Now, all of a sudden, you got to do is like all my pictures. And I'm like, oh, he liked me. Right. Okay, well, let me see. Like, he in my DMs. He liked all my pictures. And now he asking for my number, and now I'm giving it to him.
But you don't know this man, sis.
You don't know him, though.
If he can't communicate, he don't want you. Let's be real. Niggas know how to communicate. Niggas aren't stupid. Niggas ain't too busy. They not none of that shit they claim or that they be. They don't want you like that. Yep. I feel like if a guy's not communicating, you know how to talk. Like, you made it through high school, you done made a baby, you done got a degree, you have a job, so you know how to speak. Maybe not intelligently, but you know how to talk. But you're not bringing that to me. You don't want me like that. Your intentions, that show me your intention. If you what you doing me all the time, you show me your intentions. You ain't really trying to talk. If you can't plan no date, you show me your intentions. If you trying to pull up and have me come over, you show me your intentions, because you don't know how to communicate.
That gets on
like
my
niggas
nerves.
Don't communicate because they don't want you. They in that situation, like, in that way. They ain't gonna waste their time talking. They can pull out
that shit.
They're not gonna waste their time doing that shit. Niggas know how. They're not going to, because they don't have to. Because I feel like Instagram, all of that shit, just in general, has made it so easy.
Yep.
It's just made it easy. I can like 4 pictures. Damn, you look good today.
Thank you. Thank you.
My nigga story. Ooh, damn, that shit raw as fuck. How you doing tonight? Like, what's your plans?
Right.
That shit, they don't have to court, and they don't know how to court. Let's be real. Niggas don't know how to court.
They don't.
At all.
What's this? That's funny you said
I'm telling
that.
y'all, I got
Just-
shit. I could
just-
talk all day.
Just slide in them DMs, sis. That's it.
That's all you gotta do. You like that man? He cute. Go ahead. He probably got a girlfriend, 2 kids at home, 2 dogs, all that type of shit.
He gonna respond.
You don't know this man. That's why I said you need to go into this shit strong-minded of the intentions or possibilities of what you could get out of these men. Because, like I said, y'all be tricking us. And if he is a single man or whatever it is, what was that post you posted, Jayla? I think I screenshot. Here sure is. If a nigga really gonna fuck with you, he gonna move different on his own. You ain't gotta coach him.
True.
Period. You
What
don't.
you talk about? If that nigga gonna fuck with you, bitch, you best believe you about to be getting roses, getting all type of different shit. Dad, what you doing? What? I like to eat. I like to shop. I got electric dude. All that shit.
I want that.
No,
I want that. I've had that. I don't want that. I want to communicate. I want to date. I want to go do something fun. Let's go rock time, my nigga.
Right.
Let's go do something.
But it's a whole bunch of boring
goals.
It's boring men. They boring. They want to sit at home all day. Like, I'm not a boring person. So in general, for me, dating needs to be a fun activity. I'm gonna tell you something right quick. Because I just had the conversation. Let me tell you right quick. All right. So let me say. So first of all, a meal is a mandatory thing. We have to eat.
We got
okay. I just want to be. I'm just being honest. I'm being honest. Like, you have to eat, right? So dinner is cool, but that's not gonna always be our dates. I'm just gonna leave it right now. We have to eat throughout the day. So dinner is mandatory. Okay. I'm just sorry. It don't got to be nothing expensive, but we got to eat. Period. We got to eat.
Gotta feed us.
And I'm sorry, when I'm first getting to know you, do not ask me to go to the movies with you because I'm not.
I don't like the movies.
I don't know you. So why would I sit in a dark room watching a movie and we're not communicating and I know nothing about you?
Shamira gonna fall asleep. But I agree.
She gonna fall asleep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be in here. I'm not even gonna go with you to the movie.
I'd be too scared to fall asleep because I don't know you.
That too. My point is, there are certain things when you're first dating that you should just like, it's like, come on. So you guys, get creative, have fun, be fun. Not every girl is fun either. So, I mean, you gotta know who you dating.
My ex told me I was beige. I'm like, God damn. I ain't even tell y'all that. This nigga told me I was beige.
What the hell that mean?
I mean, born?
You was born, me?
You was born.
Maybe he was born.
Like you fucking much.
I guess y'all both was boring to each other.
Y'all was born to each
That's why it
other.
didn't work out. Y'all wasn't having fun with each other. See, that's why you ain't having fun. You ain't gonna work out, and that's
But
just
y'all, that's the thing. I really, really, really think Shurelle said, about planning dates, taking the initiative. A lot of these men, yes, they want to take the initiative, but some of these men really don't know how to. And I also believe that goes back to their household. And I'm only going to say this because I'm a female. My mom didn't have any sons, of course. So I grew up one day. This is just a small, quick story. I pulled up. My mom told me and my sister we had to go to my grandma's house because it was their anniversary, yada, yada, yada. My dad had planned this whole intimate chef dinner or whatever type of thing it was. But my point is, I seen what my father was doing for my mother growing up. You know what I'm saying? So if a man doesn't physically see it, and I don't want to blame that on that, but sometimes that is a lot of our problems because they don't know how to communicate and they didn't physically see a man treating a woman the proper way. Yeah, you could just throw some roses on the floor, but a lot of these men don't know how to. Right. And that's what goes back to me too. I don't know, because
it's a cop out. You grown as fuck. Even if I feel like, okay, we all have learned behaviors, but at some point you can change your mind. You know how to talk. You communicate for work. So, okay, you know how to talk to this woman. If not, teach yourself. You got niggas, talk to them.
You have to talk
Matter
to
of fact, try it out yourself. Oh, let me try to have a conversation. Yes, there are learned behaviors. It's not hard to change them. It takes time, it takes effort and work. Yep. Okay, you never seen your daddy dating your mom, but you would, if you like somebody, you're gonna try.
You know how to show them.
If she likes this, I'm gonna try this. Oh, she likes to eat. Yeah. Let me get an intimate chef, or let me get a one-on-one with a cook or something. Yep. Oh, she like this. She like to paint. Let's do a one-on-one paint. Let's do a sip and paint. Let's do fuck that. Yes, there are learned behaviors. You might not have seen it, but you know better.
Right.
You are grown as fuck. 30, 40, shit, 20. Like you can change that. You know what you want and what you like. You want to be dated too. Men want to be dated.
Yep.
Sure.
It's like if it's something you will want, do it for the girl, whether you saw it. So I'm not claiming it. That's a cop out. I don't care what you saw, what you were taught. That's a cop out. No, sorry.
Not all men, some of them. I mean, no, like you said, you can change. It plays.
Changes for everybody. So
change is always good though, but a lot of that's a whole.
They're not trying because they don't want to try.
Yeah, and that goes back. Y'all gotta go in this shit strong-minded because you don't know who the fuck you about to meet in this shit.
And communicate. Strong-minded and communicate. If I don't like it, I will speak on it. I will tell you I don't like you
immediately, and leave it at that.
I don't like that.
No explanation.
And leave it at that.
Communicate.
Period. Oh, wow. And leave it at that, because a lot of shit will be alleviated if motherfuckers will say, "I don't like you."
if people will understand that,
don't like you.
Some take it as a challenge. Like, no,
right. Try to make them.
Don't try to make me like you. It's not gonna work. I don't like you.
I don't.
Respect. I don't like you. I'm not interested.
I'm not interested. I never was interested, and you're not gonna change me into being interested. And I think that. Okay, we know guys, they do it for the chase, but women really need to just stop. It stop, but it bothers me that y'all are trying to force these men to want to be with you. Stop it. You are the prize, baby girl.
The catch.
You are at all times. At all times. Don't let these niggas trick you. They think that they the catch nowadays. I done heard it many a times. I don't know what the fuck going on around here. I don't understand it. But don't let them trick you. This 22, I'm telling you, they already wearing women purses and stuff nowadays. They already think they the female. I'm trying to tell you.
Hello. They think they bad bitches. These niggas nowadays think they bad bitches, y'all.
You are still the catch. You are still supposed to be chased after. And I'm not telling you to run if you like them. I'm not telling you to run, but you can tread a little light. He can catch up a little bit. Okay.
Yeah, he definitely can. We don't chase niggas. We don't chase niggas.
You need to put in some work. And I'm not saying that you gotta play hard to get, because if you like what you liking him and he liking you, vibe it out, enjoy it, but just make sure that make sure you do know that he likes you, because he's going to do what he needs to do to show it. You don't know. You're never gonna have to. If you got a question if somebody like you, they don't like you.
I don't like you.
That's what you remember, that you got a question if they like you. They don't like you that much. You might be cool, you might have fun with them, but they're not into you in the way that you into them. You just have to understand that. You have to be okay with that. You have to leave their asses alone. You cannot force them to like you by cooking them dinner, trying to plan dates with them, and I'm gonna take you out to eat. I'm gonna do this for you. I'm gonna cake you up, buy him clothes, all this stuff that girls be doing.
That is not that man's intention.
If he like you,
he gonna show you.
He gonna show you. You gonna feel that shit. That's what I'm saying. You gonna feel it. I feel your energy. I feel you wanting to do shit with me. I feel you not just wanting to just lay up. I feel you wanting to do this. I feel you not trying to get in my panties so fast. I feel you trying to teach my mind something. Have sex with my mind before you get in my panties. Like for real, because you don't know these people. And that really goes back to liking this, doing this, and sending that DM, because it's like, who are you? I don't know you. And then you meet somebody and you trying to force this, but that's really not it. That's not how it's happening. You gotta really, these intentions. I think that's what it's gonna be. These intentions on going on in this dating game or this dating world. You gotta know what you about to be ready for. It's just too much. And I want to say, while we're dating, because I've talked about this at the job, and I'm the head chef in there. I'm the female head chef, and my boss, she's usually out doing her own thing. So I'm in the kitchen with males. all day long. And I hear how they talk. I hear their intentions, you know what I'm saying, with relationships. Some of them are relationships, some of them are not. And I was talking to my friend and I said, how honest is too honest? Like, for real. I don't know what came up, but I don't know if a song or a rapper came up, but he was like, some of these girls, they just be ready. And when I say that, it's like, when a man says he only wants this, or I only want to fuck right now, I only want to do this. Sometimes we don't be ready for that. So how honest is too honest? Because I didn't heard a man say, well, I didn't tell her I didn't want it to do this, I wanted to do this, and she ain't really mess with me. So it's like, is it forcing it, or how much are you accepting? How honest is too honest?
There ain't no such thing as too honest.
Honest.
I just want to hit, and I ain't with it. Okay.
Honest.
Okay.
It's no such thing as too honest.
Nah.
Either you're honest or you're lying. It's just really what it is. And honestly, for me, I want it. Some females don't want it. I think some people like being in denial and they want to just be, that's fine. That's you. You want to be in La La Land and Cocoa Puffs and all that great rainbows and shit. That's on you. Let me know the real tea, spill it all. What you want? What you want? You want that? I'm not giving that. Sorry, bye, next. Because there's somebody out here that will.
I want to be in
it's somebody that's out here that's willing to do exactly what you want. It's 7 billion people in the world. Let me tell you, somebody out here is on the same thing you own. Okay.
Facts.
So ain't no such thing as too honest. I respect honesty. I think we talked about this too.
Yep.
I respect
it more.
When you start lying. And we saw, and then I found out you lying. Now I'm looking at you sideways. Now I'm looking at you like everything you ever was a lie.
Everything
you said was a lie to me. I don't trust nothing that you said, and I don't believe shit from here on out. So now
it's a game. That's why they lie. It's a game. Niggas trying to catch them all, or they bored, or to them dating is a hobby. I seen it in a post somewhere. Because think about it, I feel like for guys dating is a hobby. Like it's just something to do. I'm gonna hit up Tisha, then LaWanda, then Lakeisha. Let me dub back to Brashonda. Like it's a game. It's like, why not?
Right.
Shit, I'm off today.
Yolanda, Freak Leaks. What's the song?
Rwanda, Shonda. Yeah, all them ondas. Okay. And who ways? All them honors. That's just too toxic. All them honors on different weekends, it's just too toxic for me. So.
Yes. I got a quick question. This is a little lighten it up a little bit. So dating, when I was dating for a little while, this one guy particularly, we would go out to eat all the time, and he was always paying for stuff. And I was just like, you know what? He always paying for stuff. Always. And I don't mind it. But I would do little stuff like tip, okay, I'm a tip and that's not all the time. I'm not saying I did this all the time because we're dating. So you gonna dish out. Okay. But, I would give the tip, here and there. Or sometimes I'd be like, you know what? I got this. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, he was doing everything he was supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like, why not? Like, why not? Like you said, men like to be dated too. Like men like to be treated nice too. I feel like dating is a two-way street. So at the end of the day, if it's going well and, y'all both enjoying each other's company, he's doing everything he's supposed to be doing, I feel like you should treat him too a little bit, show him a little bit of something. You know what I'm saying? So how y'all feel about that? Like, what y'all expectations of like yourself, what you give to someone when you're dating?
I'll go. I feel like when we talk about splitting the bill and all that, let me talk. I won't tell my business. Okay, well, anyways, prior to the person I'm dating now, like my past relationship or whatever, or my past dates, I feel like it depends on the type of person you're dealing with. Because I feel like I was paying for everything because I was the one initiating everything. Like I guess we could say in a sense trying to force my relationship to be better. Like I'm like, okay, let's go here, let's go there, let's go here. So it came to the point where I'm looking like, damn, I'm always paying for every fucking thing because I guess I don't want to speak for him, but he may have had the mindset, well, she asked me, so she paying type of thing. And then it would come to the time where we start doing like, I'll pay for one day, he pay for the next, and then one day we pay for half, but then that wasn't even consistent either. So prior to now, I'm like, I was okay with always paying because that's all I knew. You know what I'm saying? Like if I want to go out to eat with my dude, well, I know I'm gonna have to pay, but let's just go anyways. You know, if I want to go to the movies, well, I know I'm gonna have to pay, so let's just go anyway. So it really depends on the type of person you're dating, because I'm not saying that was acceptable. That's when I wasn't living up to my standards. That's when I wasn't knowing my worth. That's when, that's when I was a different me. But now the person I'm dating, like, he won't let me do shit. Like I try to pay, he won't let me. I'm just not used to this type of man at all. Like I can't touch no doors, I can't touch no tabs, I can't do nothing. And I'll be like, well, let me. It's like sometimes we'll have little petty arguments. Let me pay. Because like Shurelle said, when you with a person that deserves it, because in my head, I sat up here and did all of that for somebody that didn't deserve it. So it feels good when I can actually be like, I want to, I feel like you deserve to be, like Shurelle said, men like to be dated too. You deserve to be dated too. Like, it's okay for me to pay for a tab every now and then because you deserve it. It's okay for me to just do for you because you deserve it. But if you got somebody that don't let you, that like me, that's different. But so since when we're out and about doing certain things, if he don't let me pay, I do other little things to show my appreciation for him. Like I'm out in the store. Oh, he may like this. Let me grab this for him. Or he whatever. Just show my appreciation in some way, shape, or form. Because like I said, I'm not used like it. Sometimes like at first I didn't feel right not paying. Like, and that's just because that's all I knew was to pay, majority of the time. So now it's just like, I'm not used to it. Like I get in trouble if I try to open my own door. Like I'm like, okay,
I'm happy you said that. I'm really, really, really happy you said that because you're the guy previously that you were dating. I think this goes back to what I said earlier. He has to be your equal. When you were doing all of that stuff in your previous relationship for this man that didn't deserve it, you were not dating your equal. You were not dating somebody that compliments you. Now you're dating somebody that's complimenting you. That is your equal. Y'all can bounce off of each other, which is how it's supposed to be. Yes, you're not supposed to touch not a goddamn door. And not a door, but you usually shouldn't touch bills either. But if that's, you know what I'm saying, if that's how he was raised to take care of everything, then I would say we gotta respect that. But you are now dating somebody you're equal, and I think we're extremely happy for you because that is some corny shit.
I'm telling you.
That is corny shit. And I think that goes to the next one of actually settling, because that's just toxic. That was a toxic relationship. So that goes to settling for toxicity. And I'm glad you said, what did you say? You didn't know your worth at that time. So now that you done took some time for yourself, you actually now see that. So how do you guys feel about settling for toxicity?
Don't do it. Straight like that. Just simple. Don't do it, because at the end of the day, like, that's all I did in the past was settle. And I feel like I was settling because I put so much time into this man. And I had the mindset though, oh, I'm up here. What's the word? Like, you prepare him for the next one. I'm like, oh, he treated me like shit. I don't want to leave him because he gonna treat the next girl right because he saw losing me. I'm the catch. You don't want to lose multiple catches. So he gonna treat the next person right. So I feel like I settled for a lot of toxic shit because I didn't know no better. I started dating this man when I was young. I was fucking 19, I think, maybe. I don't know. But I was young. So back then when we was younger, like, we both college students. We both didn't have no money. We both, you know what I'm saying, couldn't really do much for each other back then. So it was okay back then when we weren't able to do it. But like you said, as far as my equal, as our relationship went on, I'm up here, so I'm ready to start going on dates. I'm ready. Let's go out of town. Let's do this. And he was not ready for that. And that's something that I settled for because I'm thinking one day he'll change. One day he'll change. Then one day turn into a year. 1 year turn into 2 years, 3 years. Then we in a whole long-term relationship, and I'm still dating the man that I was dating when we were 19. And now we're in our, mid 20s. So it's just like, at the end of the day, like, I'm done selling for toxic shit. I know we keep saying it. Red flags are just that. They're red flags. They don't mean go. They mean stop. Stop, reevaluate the situation, and see if this is the person that you want to continue to go be with, because you selling for toxic stuff makes you a toxic person. Because before this man, I knew my worth. And then I allowed him to come into my life and make me not know who I was as a person. Like, I was a completely different person. And not even just my last relationship, but people even before him, like, I allowed them to come in and change me for the worse, in a sense, like settle for less than what I deserve, because I felt like, well, all these men is treating me the same. This must be it for me, like, or type of thing. So definitely don't settle, because I think Shurelle said it's 7 billion trillion, however many people in this world. It's gonna be somebody out there for you. You don't have to settle for this man. You don't have to settle for this woman, because we all have somebody. And once you find somebody that raises your standards, keep your standards high. Don't lower them, whether it works out with that person or not. Once you meet your match or meet your equal, live up to that expectation from then on out. And you don't have to be with a person. Learn to set your standards for yourself. Learn to love yourself. Set your own boundaries and learn what you will and will not allow in your life. And I feel like we touched on that in our self-love episode. But like I said, don't settle. Don't settle for shit toxic. Don't ignore red flags. Yes. And just love yourself. Because I think Shamir said, if you don't love yourself, how you expect somebody else to love you? Or how you expect to love another person? You can't. Don't bring nobody else down at the end of the day. Like, if you don't love yourself, if you're not healed from the past, don't try to force yourself to find happiness in somebody else. Yeah. Don't try to make somebody else make you happy. That is draining for someone to be, what am I trying to word? How am I trying to word it? It's draining on a person if you're their only source of happiness. Like, and I had this conversation with the guy I'm dating, like, that is some draining ass shit. Like, because that's all you know, that's all that person knows. So they depend on you for happiness. So when they're not happy, now you're not happy.
Now you're not happy.
So definitely learn to be happy by yourself, because if you're not, like, you're gonna make the person that you're dating miserable, like, at the end of the day. But yeah.
She said it.
Okay. Yeah.
No settling. No settling. Mm-hmm. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Not worth your time. Not worth anyone's time. And it's just a waste of time. Settle. Let it settle in that your ass will need to settle. How about that?
I like that.
Yeah. So I don't know if you ladies want to contribute anything else to dating. I just think that dating should be fun. Dating should be a time to get to still explore yourself while you're still learning to explore someone else. I think that date with intention, and you may get your feelings hurt a little bit, but you get back up and you try it again. Don't let nobody is that important to have you feeling like nobody else is worth it. The next person's not worth it.
Yeah.
Nobody's that important. Don't ever let anybody make you feel like, oh, I'm not going to give anybody else a chance because that one person messed you over. They're not that important. Leave their asses where they at in the past. Go on to the future. You got something great waiting on you on the other side. Just keep going. So no matter how many times you got to get off the bike and get back on. Every time you fall off, get back up. Unless you just really don't want people, nobody, then that's that. But don't be bitter if something's not working out for you. Don't be bitter. It's not cute. It doesn't look good. It makes you very dull or beige, as Brittany's ex called her. But don't be beige, don't be dull, don't be bitter. People don't know how to treat people right, and that's just the truth. You're going to run into people that don't know how to treat you right. Every dating experience you have is not going to be pretty, but you take that experience and you move forward and you learn and you go on to the next. And eventually somebody you're gonna find, they're gonna match your energy. They're gonna be exactly what you was looking for. So that's what I'm taking out of this. As I get ready to date again, I'm a little nervous because I don't like it. I don't like that. I don't like, but I'm ready. I'm ready to have fun again. So it's like exciting for me as well as nervousness. But I'm gonna take my time, and I already know I'm setting boundaries and putting those walls up to the point where not that no one can get in, because I'm not doing that. I'm not so xed out to where I can't let somebody come in and show me who they are. But you just keep your guards up, but don't be so hard. Ladies, it's okay to be you. You don't have to show them everything about you. That's not what we saying. But you don't have to be so guarded. Like, and I think that's also like if you care enough about yourself, you already know what you're willing to give and not give. You know what I'm saying? So you'll be okay. You'll be okay. And that goes for men too. Stop being so fucking just. It's okay. Your ex-girlfriend, she hurt your feelings, but you ain't got to go around hurting everybody else's feelings because she hurt your feelings. Like
hurt people.
Hurt people. So if you out here just running wild, running rampant, because your feelings hurt, you need to sit down somewhere.
Reevaluate yourself.
Sit down. Take a moment. Take a breather. Bring it in. Reel it back in. And then try again.
Dust yourself off.
That's all my take in on dating. I hope everybody has successful dating stories from here on out. Of course, like I said, if you don't, move on to the next. You will find somebody. But I think that's gonna wrap it up for this episode, y'all. We love you guys. Tune in next week. Please like, comment, and subscribe to Boss Talks with the Crew on YouTube. We are also on Apple and Spotify as well. So if your girl, you need her to hear this and she can't watch it, send her that too.
Work.
Yes. And comment below how you feel about dating this year. How's dating life? What's that looking like for you this year? Let us know. We interested.
We want to be nosy too. Let's chime in.
But love you, bosses. We'll see y'all next week. Bye.
Bye.